Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are going to discuss about the sequences in Oracle. So the sequence is a database object that is used to generate a number sequentially. This can be useful when you need to create a unique number to act as a primary or unique key. So let's look at the syntax of creating a sequence. We can create a sequence using a keyword create sequence followed by the sequence name. After that, we need to specify the starting value. So we need to use start with keyword to specify our initial value. Then we also need to mention with how much it should be incremented by under incremented by keyword. Then we can mention the max value, the min value for the sequence. Then we have a keyword cycle or no cycle. So if we mention cycle, it repeats the number again once it reaches to the limit. Then we have cache and no cache. If we use this keyword cache, it stores those numbers into our cache memory. If we use the keyword no cache, then no generated values are pre-allocated in memory. So let's look at some of the examples of creating the sequence and use them in a table. So here we are in our SQL developer and we are creating a sequence ABC underscore sequence using the keyword create sequence. We are mentioning the start value as 1. It should be incremented by 5. The max value should be 1000 and the minimum value it is 1. We are mentioning no cache, no cycle. Let's run this query and if you notice the log, sequence ABC underscore SEQ has been created. So now let's use the select statement to see the next value of our sequence using ABC underscore sequence, which is our sequence name, dot next val, which is a keyword. So here we have got the output as 1. If we run this select statement once again, we will get the output as 6 because we are incrementing it by 5. If we run this sequence once again, we should get the value as 11 and here we have got. So how many times this sequence runs, we'll keep getting the value with addition of 5. Now let's create another sequence roll number underscore SEQ which starts with 1000, increment by 1, the minimum value is 1000 and the maximum value is 1 lakh. So the sequence roll number underscore SEQ has been created. Now let's use this sequence in a table. So for this, let's create a table student with two columns, roll number and student name. So table has been created. Now let us insert the data in our student table using the sequence which we have created. So here we have the insert statement where the first column, which is roll number, here we are using our sequence roll number underscore seq with a keyword, which is our pseudo column actually, with a keyword next val. And the second column, which is our student name, we are giving it as Vishakha. So let's insert the record and let's check the data inside our student table. So if you notice here, the first record has been inserted in our table and the roll number is 1000, which we have mentioned here in our sequence, which is our starting value. Let's insert one more record and see if this gets increased by 1 every time or not. So again, the second record has been inserted with the name Aman, and now let's see what roll number is assigned to him, and it is 1001, which is increased by 1. So likewise, we can use the sequence to generate the number in a sequential order, and these numbers in a column can act as a primary key. At last, let's delete the table and the sequences which we have created. So to drop the table, we will use the keyword drop table and the table name, which is student. So table student is dropped. Let's drop the sequence abc underscore seq. So to drop the sequence, we need to use the keyword drop sequence and the sequence name, which is abc underscore seq. So sequence abc underscore seq has been dropped. Similarly, let's drop this sequence roll number underscore seq. So this sequence is also dropped. So this is how we can drop the sequences also. So in this session, we have seen how we can create the sequences, how we can use them while inserting the data, and how we can drop them. So that's it for this lecture. I hope you liked it. We'll see you in the next one. Thank you.